Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you have not subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And God bless Biafra. Fake Buhari wept as HAUSA leaders and elders slapped him in front of the Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan begs as northern elders insist that Buhari must resign for allowing a monumental hardship upon the northerners, for bringing monumental hardship upon the northerners. According to reports, fake Buhari was slapped by some HAUSA elders during a visit by these leaders to HAUSA in company with the Sultan of Sokoto, and they had to warn him that what happened in Katsina State, where he was almost killed, was a child's play, and that they will never allow him one more day in office after May 29, 2023, because of his stubbornness. It caused the North, Biafra, they lost Biafra. They are so angry and mad at him. According to reports, HAUSA elders threatened fake Buhari that they won't accept excuses around general elections, that his handling of Nigerians' affair has made the northerners to be very poor and suffering, and that he is going to hand over by May 29, 2023. The Northern Elders warned fake Buhari. Northern Elders Forum said it has reviewed the difficult conditions under which Northerners and other Nigerians lived currently, as well as concern over the security of elections which would have been conducted in February and March 2023. The Northern Elders Forum warned fake Buhari-led administration against any attempt to interfere with the conduct of Nigerian general elections and a peaceful transition to a new administration. The truth is that the only solution, the only genuine solution to all the problems and challenges Nigeria is facing is total dissolution of the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria. And the Northerners and all the unity beggars, they know this. But they are just trying to beat around the bush. They don't want solution. They want to manage. But a house that has no foundation will crumble. And that is what the zoo called Nigeria is about to experience. Nigeria has long since expired as a nation. It has long since expired. But the Fulani Janjaweed and the corrupt southern political elites are the ones trying to manage the zoo called Nigeria. But it's not working. And that is why everything fails in that zoo called Nigeria. In a statement signed by the Director of Publicity and Advocacy of the Northern Elders Forum, the HAUSA elders said there are murmurs that hinted at the possibility that the election may not hold. And that is true. And some kind of unconstitutional contraption may be forced on Nigerians after May 2023. And that is true, because the Fulani Janjaweed have plotted not to hand over power. According to the Northern Elders Forum, Nigerians will not accept to live under any arrangement that offends even the fraudulent Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Northern Elders Forum notes that there are unhealthy murmurs which hint at the possibility that the election may not hold, and which is true. The earlier they know this, the better for them. Because knowing the truth will help, and doing the right thing will do the zoo called Nigeria a great thing. But the so-called Fulani Janjaweed does not want the right thing to be done in the zoo, because they are the only one benefiting, even though they are not indigenous to Nigeria. According to the Northern Elders Forum, Nigerians will not accept to live under any arrangement that offends the fraudulent 1999 Nigerian Constitution. The forum notes that there are unhealthy murmurs which hint at the possibility that the election may not hold and some kind of unconstitutional contraption may be forced on Nigeria after May this year. Those who peddle this dangerous rumor points to the near-desperate circumstances under which Nigerians live. They suggest that difficulties simultaneously imposed by insecurity, crushing inflation, fuel scarcity, exchange of old for new currency notes, and others which affect particularly poor Nigerians are deliberately contrived to inflame passion and trigger unrest, which may poison the election environment or threaten its conduct. But the Fulani Janjaweed have called their Fulani terrorists to slow down on their pace of terrorism in order to allow their fraudulent selection process to take place. And at the same time, they are planning to scuttle the elections. So they use the Osun State Election Tribunal as a template to see how Nigerians will react. They know what they are doing. You know, the Northern Elders Forum are also one Nigerian unity beggars. They are all beating around the bush instead of looking for solution. They are somewhat enduring the problems. They are all deceiving themselves, because nothing good can come out of the zoo called Nigeria. The earlier they apply the genuine solution, which is total disintegration and referendum, the better for them. And Biafra shall be restored. Because when there is total disintegration, the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria will give birth to workable nations. And the people will be happy. And they will be better off. The severe economic and social difficulties under which Nigerians lived are indeed threat to peace and security. If Nigeria disintegrates, all this will no longer be a problem, because there will be peace and there will be security. Solution must be found to improve security of the citizen and the state. And that solution is total disintegration of the zoo. All this ranting coming from one Nigerian unity beggars will never change anything in a terrorized state like Nigeria, because Nigeria is a terrorist state led by Fulani terrorist jihadis to impose their Fulani agenda on Nigerians by grabbing their land forcefully. That is what is happening, and that is what is destroying the zoo called Nigeria. The Fulani Janjaweed are prepared for war against any tribe that will stand in their way to Fulanization. They are prepared. But the truth is that Fulani Janjaweed have never won a war before in history. And that is why they usually attack their victims at the dead of the night when their victims are sleeping. But their end has come. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Bye-bye for now.